We recommend knowing the accepted protocol, so Katie and Angela are meeting with etiquette expert Kimberly Law.
If it is in a restaurant, yes, it is usually 15%. 10% if it's maybe family restaurants, 10 to 15% I usually recommend for that. Where if you're going for a very formal, elegant dinner, you may be tipping somewhere between the 15 to 20% range.
And Kimberly adds that you should calculate your tip on the subtotal before taxes. And if you're in a large party, you want to double check before you tip, because some restaurants automatically add it on. And if you use a gift card or coupon, tip on the amount before the discount, not the final total of the bill. Although a server's tips are based on a percentage of your bill, for most other staff such as bartenders, coat checks, or valets, $1 to $2 is acceptable. And what about tip jars?
I have so many people asking me that question, and it's so common now because there are tip jars everywhere. It's a nice gesture, but it is not required to leave a tip in that situation.
For takeout food, tipping is optional, but if it's a place you frequent and you consistently get good service, 10% is the norm. Tipping in restaurants is quite commonplace, but how do you know who and how much to tip in beauty-related businesses?
What happens when you're in a situation where multiple people have served you and helped you?
Each technician will have different amounts. Typically for a hairstylist, it'll be 10 to 15%. For a beauty technician, it'll be 15 to 20%. You can either leave the tip in cash for them at their station, or if you just leave, say, a 15% tip for the entire bill, what they will do is they'll distribute it accordingly.